What if everything you've been told about protein and aging is wrong? What if the red meat you've been consuming to maintain muscle mass is actually working against you, and there's a better, plant-based solution hiding in plain sight? Recent groundbreaking research from the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia, and Muscle has revealed something shocking. Higher red meat consumption in older adults is associated with increased frailty risk, while specific plant proteins demonstrate superior muscle-building capabilities. The evidence is so compelling that it's forcing researchers to completely rethink protein recommendations for seniors battling sarcopenia. Picture this: millions of seniors worldwide are unknowingly sabotaging their muscle health by following outdated nutritional advice that prioritizes animal protein above all else. Meanwhile, cutting-edge research laboratories across Europe, North America, and Asia are uncovering plant-based proteins with muscle-building capabilities that would make a bodybuilder jealous. The stakes couldn't be higher. Sarcopenia affects nearly 50% of adults over 80, dramatically increasing the risk of falls, fractures, disability, and premature death. But here's the game changer. 5 specific plant proteins have emerged from rigorous scientific scrutiny with muscle-building properties that exceed red meat while delivering additional health benefits that could add years to your life. Today, we're diving deep into 5 extraordinary plant proteins that outperform red meat in fighting age-related muscle loss. These aren't your typical beans and grains. We're talking about nutritional powerhouses that contain complete amino acid profiles, superior bioactive compounds, and anti-inflammatory properties that red meat simply cannot match. If you're over 60 and serious about maintaining your strength, independence, and vitality, this information could be life-changing. The red meat reality check. Let's start with a truth bomb that might surprise you. A comprehensive study published in Age and Aging followed over 3,000 older British twins and found something unexpected. Higher protein intake from animal sources, particularly red meat, was paradoxically associated with increased sarcopenia risk in seniors. This flies in the face of conventional wisdom that has long promoted red meat as the gold standard for muscle maintenance. Red meat consumption in older adults creates a cascade of biological processes that actually work against muscle preservation. The high sulfur content generates acid-forming compounds during digestion, forcing the body to buffer this acidity by leaching alkalizing minerals from muscle and bone tissue. This process becomes particularly problematic as kidney function naturally declines with age, reducing the body's ability to excrete excess acid efficiently. Research from the Seniors Enrica cohort in Spain, involving 1,168 participants aged 60 and older, discovered that substituting red meat with specific plant proteins reduced frailty risk by up to 22%. The study revealed that while red meat consumption correlated with higher BMI, less physical activity, and poorer overall diet quality, plant protein sources demonstrated protective effects against muscle deterioration. The longitudinal data revealed that seniors consuming the highest amounts of red meat experienced accelerated loss of grip strength, walking speed, and overall physical function, the very outcomes that red meat consumption was supposed to prevent. Now, let's dive into the top plant proteins that work better for sarcopenia, beginning with number 1, spirulina. Enter spirulina, the blue-green algae that's rewriting the rules of plant-based nutrition for seniors. This microscopic marvel packs an extraordinary 39 grams of complete protein per 100 grams. That's more protein density than most cuts of beef. But what makes spirulina truly revolutionary for sarcopenia prevention isn't just its protein content. It's the quality and bioavailability of that protein. NASA scientists originally investigated this ancient microorganism as a potential food source for space missions, but their research uncovered something far more valuable: a protein source that could address Earth's aging population crisis. Spirulina contains all 9 essential amino acids in ratios that closely match human muscle tissue requirements. The amino acid profile includes high levels of leucine, the key trigger for muscle protein synthesis, along with glutamine, the most abundant amino acid in muscle tissue. Research published in the Journal of Applied Phycology demonstrates that spirulina's protein digestibility reaches 95%, significantly higher than red meat's 70–80% digestibility rate in older adults. What sets spirulina apart is its unique phycocyanin content, a powerful blue pigment with potent anti-inflammatory properties. Clinical studies demonstrate that phycocyanin can lower C-reactive protein levels by up to 40%, essentially turning off the inflammatory cascade that destroys muscle tissue in aging adults. To harness spirulina's muscle-building power, aim for 10–15 grams daily, which translates to about 2 to 3 tablespoons of high-quality spirulina powder mixed into smoothies, yogurt, or juice. Start with smaller amounts and gradually increase to allow your digestive system to adapt. The timing of consumption matters significantly. Taking it within 30 minutes post-exercise maximizes its muscle-building potential by providing readily available amino acids when your muscles are primed for growth. Next, number 2, hemp seeds. Hemp seeds represent one of nature's most perfectly balanced protein sources, containing all essential amino acids in optimal ratios for human utilization. With 31 grams of complete protein per 100 grams, hemp seeds deliver more than just muscle-building blocks. They provide a comprehensive nutritional package specifically beneficial for aging muscles. Archaeological evidence shows that hemp seeds sustained entire civilizations, but modern analytical techniques have revealed why. Hemp protein contains the perfect amino acid blueprint for human muscle maintenance. The protein in hemp seeds has been compared to egg whites and soybeans in terms of amino acid completeness, but with superior digestibility. Research from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry shows that hemp protein maintains high biological value while being easier on the digestive system than animal proteins. Hemp seeds are uniquely rich in arginine, an amino acid that becomes conditionally essential as we age. Arginine plays a crucial role in nitric oxide production, enhancing blood flow to muscles and improving nutrient delivery during the critical post-exercise recovery period. Additionally, hemp seeds provide the optimal 3.1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids, supporting muscle membrane health and reducing exercise-induced inflammation. The mineral profile reads like a prescription for healthy aging. They're exceptionally rich in magnesium, providing 700 milligrams per 100 grams, nearly double the daily requirement. Magnesium deficiency is epidemic among seniors and directly contributes to muscle weakness, cramping, and reduced exercise capacity. For maximum sarcopenia fighting benefits, consume 30 grams of hemp seeds daily. That's about 3 tablespoons. You can sprinkle them on cereals, blend them into smoothies, or eat them straight as a snack. Consider combining hemp seeds with vitamin C-rich foods to enhance iron absorption, maximizing their muscle-building potential. Next, number 3, amaranth. Amaranth isn't technically a grain at all. It's actually a seed that the ancient Aztecs revered as a sacred food. Modern research is validating their wisdom, revealing amaranth as one of the most potent plant proteins for combating age-related muscle loss. With 16 grams of complete protein per cooked cup, amaranth delivers all essential amino acids in proportions that rival animal proteins. What makes Amaranth extraordinary for sarcopenia prevention is its exceptionally high lysine content, an amino acid typically limiting in plant proteins but abundant in amaranth. Lysine is crucial for muscle protein synthesis and becomes increasingly important as we age, when our bodies become less efficient at utilizing dietary proteins. Studies in the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition demonstrate that amaranth protein has a biological value of 75, comparable to milk protein and significantly higher than wheat or rice. Amaranth also contains unique peptides called amaranth albumins, which have been shown to possess anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These bioactive compounds help protect muscle tissue from oxidative stress, a major contributor to sarcopenia. The grain is also rich in manganese, providing over 100% of daily requirements per serving, supporting bone health and reducing fracture risk, a critical concern for seniors with sarcopenia. To optimize amaranth's muscle-building potential, aim for 1 cooked cup daily, which provides approximately 250 calories and 16 grams of protein. You can cook amaranth like rice, pop it like popcorn for a crunchy snack, or grind it into flour for baking. The mild, slightly nutty flavor adapts well to both sweet and savory preparations, making it easy to incorporate into your regular meal rotation. Next, number 4, Dulse Seaweed. Dulse seaweed might be the most underestimated protein source on the planet. This reddish-purple sea vegetable contains up to 21.4 to 22% protein by dry weight during its peak season, with a complete amino acid profile that includes all essential amino acids needed for muscle maintenance and growth. What makes Dulse particularly valuable for sarcopenia prevention is its unique combination of high-quality protein and minerals that are often deficient in aging adults. Research published in the Journal of Applied Phycology reveals that Dulse contains exceptionally high levels of glycine, alanine, and arginine, amino acids that become increasingly important for maintaining muscle mass as we age. Glycine, in particular, plays a crucial role in collagen synthesis, supporting not just muscle tissue, but also the connective tissues that hold our musculoskeletal system together. The arginine content supports nitric oxide production, enhancing blood flow to working muscles. Dulse is also extraordinarily rich in potassium, providing more than bananas, and contains significant amounts of iron, magnesium, and vitamin B12, nutrients commonly deficient in older adults and essential for optimal muscle function. The sea vegetable's natural sodium content helps maintain proper electrolyte balance, crucial for muscle contraction and preventing the fatigue that can limit physical activity in seniors. To harness Dulse's muscle-building benefits, aim for 10-15 grams of dried Dulse daily, which you can achieve by adding 2 to 3 tablespoons to soups, salads, or grain bowls. Dulse has a distinctive salty, slightly smoky flavor that intensifies when pan-fried, making it a satisfying bacon substitute. Its natural umami flavor enhances other foods without overwhelming them, and it rehydrates quickly when added to warm dishes. Next, number 5, moringa. Moringa leaves represent perhaps the most nutritionally dense protein source in the plant kingdom. With 27 grams of protein per 100 grams of dried powder, moringa delivers a complete amino acid profile that rivals meat, while providing an unmatched array of vitamins, minerals, and bioactive compounds specifically beneficial for aging muscles. What sets moringa apart is its exceptional concentration of branch-chain amino acids, particularly leucine, which serves as the primary trigger for muscle protein synthesis. Research published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences shows that moringa contains higher levels of leucine than most animal proteins, making it exceptionally effective at stimulating the mTOR pathway responsible for muscle growth and maintenance. This is particularly crucial for seniors, whose muscles become increasingly resistant to protein synthesis signals with age. Moringa is also extraordinarily rich in antioxidants, containing 7 times more vitamin C than oranges and 4 times more beta-carotene than carrots. These antioxidants combat the oxidative stress that accelerates sarcopenia, while moringa's anti-inflammatory compounds help reduce the chronic low-grade inflammation that interferes with muscle protein synthesis in older adults. The leaves also contain unique compounds called isothiocyanates, which support cellular repair mechanisms and may help restore youthful muscle function. To maximize moringa's anti-sarcopenia effects, consume 10 grams of moringa powder daily. That's about 2 to 3 tablespoons. The powder has a mild, slightly earthy flavor that blends well into smoothies, can be stirred into soups, or mixed into yogurt. Start with smaller amounts, as moringa is potent, and gradually increase to the full dose to allow your body to adjust to its powerful nutritional density. Next, the science behind superior plant performance. The superiority of these plant proteins over red meat for sarcopenia prevention isn't just about protein content, it's about the entire nutritional ecosystem they provide. Unlike red meat, which can create an acidic environment that promotes muscle breakdown, these plant proteins come packaged with alkalizing minerals, anti-inflammatory compounds, and antioxidants that create optimal conditions for muscle building and maintenance. Research from the Current Opinion in Clinical Nutrition and Metabolic Care reveals that plant proteins, when consumed as part of a varied diet, can stimulate muscle protein synthesis as effectively as animal proteins while providing additional benefits. The key lies in their ability to enhance insulin sensitivity, improve gut health through fiber content, and provide sustained amino acid release that maintains elevated muscle protein synthesis for longer periods than the rapid spike and crash pattern seen with red meat consumption. Furthermore, these plant proteins support the entire musculoskeletal system, not just muscle tissue. Their mineral content supports bone density, their antioxidants protect against exercise-induced damage, and their fiber content promotes gut health, which is increasingly recognized as crucial for protein utilization and overall health in aging adults. This holistic approach to nutrition creates a synergistic effect that amplifies the muscle-building potential beyond what isolated protein sources can achieve. Next, implementation strategy for maximum results. Successfully transitioning from red meat dependence to plant-based muscle building requires strategic implementation. Start by replacing 1 red meat meal per day with one of these plant protein sources, gradually increasing over 2 to 3 weeks to allow your digestive system and taste preferences to adapt. Combining different sources throughout the day maximizes amino acid availability and ensures continuous muscle protein synthesis. Timing matters significantly for muscle building in seniors. Consume 25 to 30 grams of protein from these sources within 2 hours post-exercise to maximize muscle protein synthesis when your muscles are most receptive to growth signals. Research shows that this post-exercise window can extend up to 4 hours in older adults, providing more flexibility than previously thought. Spreading protein intake evenly throughout the day, with each meal containing 20 to 25 grams from these plant sources, maintains elevated amino acid availability and supports continuous muscle maintenance. This approach prevents the feast or famine pattern that characterizes many Western diets, where protein intake is heavily skewed toward dinner while breakfast and lunch provide inadequate amounts. Consider creating protein-rich meal combinations that synergistically enhance amino acid profiles. For example, combining hemp seeds with amaranth creates an amino acid profile that exceeds most animal proteins, while adding spirulina to smoothies with moringa powder provides an antioxidant and protein boost that surpasses any single source. These strategic combinations not only optimize muscle building, but also ensure you receive the full spectrum of nutrients needed for healthy aging. With each meal containing 20 to 25 grams from these plant sources, maintains elevated amino acid availability and supports continuous muscle maintenance. The evidence is clear and compelling. For seniors battling sarcopenia, these 5 plant proteins, spirulina, hemp seeds, amaranth, dulse, and moringa, offer superior muscle-building potential compared to red meat, while providing additional health benefits that support overall vitality and longevity. The research shows that making this transition isn't just about maintaining muscle mass, it's about creating optimal conditions for healthy aging, reducing inflammation, and supporting every system in your body. What we've uncovered today represents a paradigm shift that's been quietly building in research laboratories worldwide. While the supplement industry continues to push expensive protein powders and the medical establishment clings to outdated red meat recommendations, pioneering researchers have been documenting the remarkable muscle-building capabilities of these plant-based powerhouses. The implications extend far beyond individual health outcomes. If even a fraction of seniors adopted these plant-based protein strategies, we could see dramatic reductions in healthcare costs, decreased rates of falls and fractures, and improved quality of life for millions of aging adults. The choice is yours, but the science speaks volumes. These plant proteins offer a path to stronger muscles, better health, and greater independence as you age. The transformation doesn't happen overnight, but the first steps are simple and affordable. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated meal plans, just the knowledge you've gained today and the commitment to prioritize your muscle health. Every day you delay is another day of potential muscle loss that could have been prevented. The question isn't whether these plant proteins work. The science has already answered that. The question is whether you're ready to embrace a nutritional strategy that could revolutionize your aging experience. If this research has opened your eyes to new possibilities for healthy aging, show your support by commenting "Yes" below. It helps us know you want more evidence-based nutrition content like this. Please share this information with anyone over 60 who could benefit from these muscle-building insights. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest discoveries in healthy aging nutrition. Your future self will thank you for the action you take today.